Well, from one battleground to another, the big inner-city redevelopment project at Pyrmont has already taken a controversial toll. The demolition of the last remaining building in Sydney designed by architect Walter Burley Griffin. Is it planning gone mad, or does the end justify the means? Kerry Douglas has been trying to find out.
Well, it's a great loss to the city of Sydney. It's one of the great urban ruins of all time. The building, of course, had deteriorated enormously over the last 25 years due to the neglect principally of the City Council. But even as a ruin, it was a magnificent structure. It had reverted almost to its origins as a Mayan ruin.
Built in the 1930s, the Pyrmont Incinerator was the last major design of architect Walter Burley Griffin before he left Australia. The chimney stack was demolished in the late 70s. Since then, the building has had a sad history of willful neglect.
This council has succeeded in removing all of its Griffin buildings, one of the few local governments in the world with that record.
What about their argument that it was just not economically viable to restore it? It was beyond repair.
Yes, I think that is probably a self-fulfilling prophecy. I mean, every year that went by without it having a roof or with having a series of fires in it, the more the building deteriorated and the easier it was to find a heritage consultant to say it was all just too difficult.
It took just a few days to get rid of this ageing monument. Its destruction symbolises the beginning of the government's vision for the Pyrmont Peninsula. According to the City West planners, it's the most ambitious redevelopment ever undertaken in Australia. This site has the dubious honour of leading the way.